Hello, welcome back. Last time I parsed through the big brawl in whatever part of the story that was. Not the end, not the doom, the one before that. Escape? No, that's after. Yeah, so after the doom, that was escape. Right. Squeezed about as much information as I think I can out of that whole scene. I still have some outstanding questions. How did Alfred Klestil lose his arm? I don't know yet. Why did the one guy who was planning a mutiny with the other guy shoot him with his gun? I don't know those things yet. Many people have many opinions about how to play this game. So, just because the car is going a direction that you wouldn't have taken it, you don't have to reach over and try to grab the steering wheel. Just enjoy the ride. I know what I'm doing. I am minding my pace the way that I need to. Anyway, so, right, a whole new floor of the ship that I have not visited yet. That looks interactable, but it's not. Okay, so storage and stuff. The door closes behind me. Right, so I think at some point I need to do what I did for escape. For the whole scene that took place here on the gun deck, with people getting smashed by cannons and the beast and everything during the doom. Like, that was like one half of the doom, the other half was up here, people getting torn apart by tentacles. But this is not that point. I need to learn more stuff from other memories. And those are going to be found down here, probably. I don't actually know where the next memory is. I don't have a pointer to it. This skull? I can see how this animal died? People are telling me the hands in the pocket watch mean stuff. It's a cow.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You alright there,
Oh no,
son?
one swing didn't do it.
Never been on a farm, John?
Mind your shoes now.
Okay, so we're investigating the deaths of animals too now. I mean, this seems like pretty normal and routine. Are you on the crew manifest? This is an interesting twist. Alright, who's present? I can't see yet. I have to wait for it to... Oh, unblurred face. Never seen you before. I can't even look at, like, what memories you appear in. I think it's only this one. Don't think I know you either. You look like a butcher. That's an apron. I think there is a butcher listed on the crew. Am I right about that? Emil O'Farrell. That's probably who that is. Emil, I think Emil is how you say that? Alright, so that would appear to be Emil O'Farrell. I mean, face is unblurred, looks like a butcher wearing an apron and the thing. That's good enough information for me. You're Emil O'Farrell. Alright, who are you? Knifed, unknown. Oh hey, your face is unblurred now. You're the guy who was calling out mutiny. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. I don't know how I'm supposed to identify you from this yet, though. Other than knowing that you work with the butcher. Exploded. Oh, you were the one who was blasted by the explosion. Don't have identifying information for you. So what, I'm going by the apron? Well, yeah, okay. So, 3 bits of information make me identify you. The fact that there's one butcher on the manifest, the fact that you're wearing an apron here, and the fact that the book has decided to unblur your face when I viewed this memory, and that you're clearly performing butchering there. Like, that's decent information. The fact that you have unblurred now is kind of a weird bit of information to use, but it's information that I have. You're leaving the pen, I think. Alright, so this is happening. I like that there are animal memories here. I have witnessed at least 2 more animals that are on this place. There's a goat and a pig. A Bitter Cold, Part 2. Oh man, long ago. Toward the beginning. Cow was one of the first things to die here. I was told what Orlop deck means once. A large cow was slaughtered for its meat. Okay. Hit her here. One swing. Take him to the carpenters. Get him wrapped and see to the last rites. You're talking about a person here. So somebody who died earlier than this, I think? I think that's what's happening here. So in passing, there's a conversation about a crew member who had died previously. Also, incidentally, a cow was dying here. Just as part of the normal operation of the ship. 10 others were present. I haven't found... Okay, so... confidence in this. About 70%? Maybe a little more. 70 to 80% confidence. My information is good, but not perfect. Crushed beast. Unknown, unknown, never seen before. Unknown, never seen before. You're familiar. You appear somewhere I've looked at. Exploded. Newly revealed. Mutiny calling man. Okay. Alright, I understand, but I don't need to do this yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people in there. Somebody was talking about carpenters, last rites, etc. You have a monkey. How nice. Okay, so you're the guy. The book thinks... No, doesn't think I know who you are. Weren't you on the boat with the women, escaping with them? I think that's you. Right up here. Yeah, it totally was. You were on the boat, escaping with the 2 women, one of whom shot this man. Somebody got hit with... Is the man who was shot here, he's holding a sword, he's using a sword, so he's probably the one who stabbed that guy with the sword. I could look back and confirm. Doesn't matter, not what I am investigating right now. Here we go, here's a dead person. Okay, never seen you before. I haven't been to part 1 or earlier part 2 yet. Who's this? I don't know. Who's this? I don't know. But I have seen you crushed by a beast, apparently. That's not Charles Minor, is it? I'm not completely certain I would recognize him with a shirt on. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10. Okay. Formosan royalty. I was going to say, you look like one of those. Also Formosan royalty. Okay. Older one. I believe that's the first time I've seen you. One memory. That's this one. I'm not sure if this is the first time I've seen you. It appears to be. Okay. Alright. That's my information. So I'm going to see your memory now. Mm-hmm. Poof. All right. Show me how you died. Who are you?
Well? Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease. Not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Lasker house.
Lasker?
I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
There was a time when I knew what laudanum was. I'll have to look it up after this. Some kind of old-timey medicine thing, not used today. This guy, you're familiar. That's Martin Parrott, right? It sure is. Who are you? I don't know yet, but your face is unblurred. You only appear here. Lounging in the... Oh, hey. You're the guy whose thing I'm gonna see after this fades out. I know how this works. This man again. Face is now unblurred. Are you the doctor? Martin Parrott is the third mate, so he's not the doctor. So this appears to be... You're not the doctor. Not in that pose all the way back there. You're the one who knows... Hang on, I want to see the transcript for the memory I'm in. Do your thing. Wish I could speed this up, but I guess I'll look around while it happens. More people, Formosan royalty, still there. Oh, so these things happened close to each other. Butchering was happening right over here, shortly after this. This happened before. You are... well, I can't see right now. Corpse was moved post-mortem. Who is this? How did they die? Alright, this unknown soul was... expired? From old age. That's not right. Probably. Illness. Succumbed to a tragic illness. That seems about right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, that's how that works. I see. I've been using the scroll wheel, but that might be less awkward sometimes. Okay, cool. Illness. And that's all I know about them. Same as the other fellow. Oh, the one who's in the body bag I'm about to see? Some lung disease. Okay. Made worse by the cold. Alright. I gave him some laudanum, we'll see. Okay. So I want to go ahead and just identify you as... you know, I need to look at the crew list for this. In the surgeon's room, so you'd be surgeon then. Arguably. So you're Henry Evans. James Wallace is perhaps this guy? Does the book think I should be able to identify him? Yes. Depicted dancing with... This is a... Right, Emily Jackson is assigned to you. Miss Jane Bird, that's like a 20% confidence guess or less. Don't pay attention to that name right now. That may easily be wrong. Same for this one. That's Abigail. Okay, so you. Surgery. A Bitter Cold, Part 3. A Bitter Cold, Part 2. Again, I'm going to make a guess. I think it's a pretty decent one that you are the surgeon's mate. Which is... Wait a minute, but you have 2 deduction marks here. Well, I'm still going to make that guess. I'll discard it if better information comes along, but you are going to be James Wallace for now. And you are Henry Evans. Though honestly, what reason do I have to suspect that this is the surgeon's mate? Because he's hanging around in the surgery? Clearly not sick, just happily lounging there, paying attention. Is this even like the surgeon's area? Or is this like this dude's living quarters? Hey, monkey. Can I identify you? I cannot. My confidence in this guess is far higher than in this one. Okay, so James Wallace. Gonna give that like 25%. Henry Evans, like 70%. That's pretty good. That seems likely. Okay, anything else going on here I need to know about? Who are you? Don't know. Who are you? Don't know. Crushed Beast. Who are you? I'm about to find out. Or at least what happened to you. Formosan royalty. Alright, let's do it. Oh, that just took me straight there. Huh. I guess I was standing close enough to just do it automatically. Okay, Wisp. I know where you're going. Just do it. So, body bag. Ooh, Russian. Stop your what? A Hindi? Okay, Russian and Hindi are being spoken. Syed. That's a name. That's useful. 1 deduction mark. Are you sure? Okay. I mean, didn't we just get his name? I want to look at the... See, now, I wish I could just immediately look at the transcript once I get into this. Or, like, accelerate to the... Spacebar doesn't do it. Just go ahead and do your transition. Playing cards. Do I know any of you? Nope. Nope. Yes, you. Guy who sticks somebody with a sword during escape. Okay. Face is unblurred. Okay. You are firing guns next to Henry Brennan. I wonder if in any way I could infer that, like, all these people have the same role. Are these all seamen? I'm not going to make that inference. I don't know enough from the, like... Just because they fire guns together doesn't mean that, like... Okay, so you're the next one I'm gonna get. No! Illness. Okay, so... And who's this? Dunno. Crushed beast. Unblurred face. You're the Hindi speaker. You're the Russian speaker? I believe so. You appear in more memories? In A Bitter Cold Part 3... No, that just says 2, A Bitter Cold. Okay, so person from Russia, person from India. How many of those are there? Well, I can't look right now. Alright, so stop your cheating. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Stop your... Dang it, take me... Don't... Okay. Door is open. Too many things up in my face. Stop your cheating. Someone speaking Russian during this game. How many people from Russia? Stop your cheating. Worry about yourself. At least 2 people. Okay, so 2 different people speaking Russian at this table. Stop your cheating. Worry about yourself. What cards are in your hands? I see a Ace of Clubs. I see, what is that, a 6 of Hearts? And a 4 of, or sorry, Diamonds. 4 of Diamonds. This might be important, you never know. Ace of Spades. Can't tell the others. Can't get a look at your cards. But I appreciate that the details are there. Can I tell who's cheating? Like, anybody got, like, cards under the table? You have cards in your hand. They're kind of under the table, but they're, you know, they're in your hand. That's where they're supposed to be. What game are you playing? I see chips. Would this be poker, perhaps? No super obvious evidence of cheating that I can immediately see here. I can walk right through those barrels. That's nice. Okay, so anyway, these people speak Russian. Okay, so you are a Russian man, possibly. Right. How many... Loud noises outside, pay no mind. How many people from Russia? Three. Might they be all the people who are playing cards there? If 2 people are playing... if 2 people at a card game are speaking Russian to each other, and there are 3 people at the card game, it seems pretty reasonable that I would assume that all 3 speak Russian. Alright, so these are the Russians. Topman. This is the point at which I want to look at the glossary. Whoa. Oh, right. Glossary. Glossary. What's a topman? Higher-rated seaman specializing in work above the deck in the sails and rigging. Well, that's not enough information. I want to identify you as topman, but I don't have, like... Oh, hey, cards in your hand. Huh. Don't have information that would support that idea. Now, wait a minute. So you're playing cards with him. Are you at this table? Yeah, it's you. Okay. So I don't know your identity yet. I don't know your identity yet. So yeah, I want to take from this that I'm supposed to be able to identify the unique Russian. The other two were both... Yeah, take me all the way back. The other two were both the same rank, which was... Seaman. So Leonid Volkov appears to be who this is. Maybe. And I don't know which of these two those other two are, but it's one of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to assign one name each to them. Try anyway. Or I could, let's see, people were telling me, right, so unknown. There's a bunch of top men. You're kind of an unknown seaman, but you're also kind of known. So I'm going to go ahead and assign one of each of these two names to you, guys. I know. I wish I could just put like freeform notes on a person's name. I mean, I guess I could do that in a text file on my own, but it'd be less convenient than this. Those two might need to be swapped. Alexei Toprov and Alarkas Nikishin. I would know how to pronounce those if I saw them written in Cyrillic. And I'm going to say you are Leonid, what was it? Yes, top man, Leonid Volkov. Was shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. Okay. No more fates with all three things filled in. If I get one more of... I think I have two of those currently, with name and cause of death fully filled in, that I'm waiting to be typeset, to be confirmed, right? Unknown, tragic illness. I just want to see, like... That's actually important to know. When I think I have three solved, if it doesn't typeset them, then that's going to tell me that I have some information wrong. Lars Linde was clubbed by an unknown attacker. Edward Spratt was crushed by a terrible beast. Okay, here's one. Edward Spratt was crushed by a terrible beast. That's one. Unknown, 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 unknown. Charles Minor was torn apart by a terrible beast. That's two. Typeset already... Possibly Nathan Peters, possibly Samuel Peters. Don't know. Bargain, waiting for stuff. Alfred Klestel, unknown. He was the one who lost the arm. Paul Moss, killed by sword by unknown. 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 Unknown was clubbed by Henry Brennan. Unknown, knifed by unknown. One of each of those names. Henry Evans. Wait, Henry Evans. Right, yeah, I just tagged him. Typeset already. Oh. Check it out, I have three. One of these is wrong. This I have 100% confidence in. There is zero ambiguity here. 99%. It's... The only part of this that I have any tiny amount of doubt in is his name. William Hoscott was yelling out, Brennan, fetch the surgeon's kit. This guy had his hand cupped to his ear while that happened. But that still has the little 1% of doubt in it. So this is the one I'm most confident in that is not currently typeset. Unknown, right. I don't have information to identify you yet. I do, but 3 deduction marks. Okay, so it's hard, but I can figure out who this is now, apparently. Okay. All right, so hang on. So I've just discovered that I have 3 fates entered, but they've not been typeset. So one or more of these is wrong. It's not this one. This one is correct. I'm pretty sure. About as sure as I reasonably can be. What were my other two? Didn't I have two, or was that still just two? Maybe I miscounted. I don't know. Charles Minor was torn apart by a terrible beast. 2 deduction marks. If that's supposed to be hard, I may have the wrong name here. This lowers my confidence in this, but I don't know how hard 2 marks is supposed to be. Maybe that was the appropriate level of indirection. I don't know. I'll put this at like 55%, 60%. I feel good about this, but I'll happily discard this for other information. So the shakiest one would be the 3rd then, right? What was the 3rd? Edward Spratt was crushed by a terrible beast. You were the only ES there. So I think then, and that was clearly what happened to you. Oh, you were the guy who was pooping when you died. Okay, that's right. All right. Wait, that was Edward Spratt. I didn't realize. Okay, well, that's who that was. So you were the artist. Okay, so this seems pretty unambiguous. This is like 85% confidence. Okay, so I have Charles Minor's name wrong. This is not Charles Minor. Why did I have you tagged as Charles Minor? I know I'm in a memory and that I'm supposed to be paying attention to, but I need to know which of my information is bad. So Charles Minor is the bosun's mate, is from France. Alfred Klestel is the bosun, was looking for a Frenchman, used a German word, is from Austria. He's the guy missing the arm, right? Okay, take me to his... I'm supposed to know who he is, yeah? I'm supposed to know who Charles Minor is, too, or the person I've identified as Charles Minor. Maybe fates are typeset in sets of 3, but like it has to be 3 specific ones? I was taking that to mean, once I have 3 solved, any 3, and I have them incorrectly, it'll typeset them immediately and say, yes, you got these right? Did I miss someone from France or a German-speaking? Yeah. Christian Wolff. Right. Other person from Austria. Verdammt. Where's my Frenchman? I mean, there's no reason at all that the person I identified as Alfred Klestel could not be Christian Wolff. It just seemed more likely that if your dying thought is of your French friend, then it'd be somebody you work closely with, right? That just seems more likely. But Alfred Klestel could totally be Christian Wolff. But I'm looking for an alternate for Charles Minor. Oh. Well, I mean, it's... No, you were talking about somebody who was on the ship, clearly. It's only one person from France here, right? Only one person from France. But now, hang on. Okay, sure. So let's say I'm right about Armless Man is Alfred Klestel. He's from Austria. He's calling out for his Frenchman, which is Charles Minor. How does it end up that Charles Minor is the man with the tattoos who is torn apart? Where did that part of the deduction come in? I'm going to have to look back at my reasoning and see how I arrived at that particular conclusion, because that part is not clear to me. Okay, so I think I have Charles Minor identified incorrectly. Anyway, what's going on here? Syed, was it? Syed. Who are you? What do you do? Where are you from? There was a Syed in here. I saw it. I guess I scrolled too fast. That's usually a first name. I'm looking at just first names. I don't see one. Is it a last name? Is it a nickname? Is it a middle name? Solomon Syed. It is a last name. Okay. Solomon Syed from India. Right here. That appears to be who that is. Sure, face looks Indian enough to me. Alright, so who is this? How did he die? Yes, go to... you are Solomon Syed, apparently. Met an unknown fate. Take me to the entry for the thing I'm in. How do I do that? So I can go to you, Solomon, and then one memory, perished in bitter cold, part 1. Stop your cheating, worry about yourself. Syed, get up. Drink something. Unknown. Is this illness? I mean, seems like it, right? Seems like it, right? I'll have to look at this again. Let me look at this again immediately. So take me out of this memory, and then straight back in. What's happening? I saw everything in a bitter cold. There were 3 deaths. Okay. Cool. So 2 people died of... Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then that tells me exactly what killed him, right? Same as the other one, lung disease. One of these is the cow, right? Yeah, sure, whatever. A large cow was slaughtered for its meat. I don't have to solve that one. This unknown soul succumbed to a tragic illness. Same as the other fellow, some lung disease. Okay, there we go. Alright, so then this should be 3 fates. Since I was pretty confident about Edward Spratt, I was extremely confident about Henry Brennan. There we go. There we go. Okay, confirmed. Well done, 3 more fates correct. Charles Minor is wrong. That is not Charles Minor. Yay, confirmed. So that last 1% goes away. That is Henry Brennan. Neat. Cool. All right. Real measurable progress. So I don't need to look at that again. I mean, I will for the Russians. That was really the important information here. Solomon Syed was just a giveaway, basically. Just have to put that together with another memory that I have just seen, and I see exactly who he is and how he died. That's nice and easy. So, what I should definitely do here is, since I now have it confirmed that my information about Charles Minor is wrong, that is not Charles Minor. You are unknown. Don't know who you are or what your role was. There are 2 deduction marks. It's not as easy as what I did. Why did I think this was... I don't know. Gonna have to figure it out somehow. Yeah, don't know how I got the association that this is Charles Minor. Like, it had to do with Alfred Klestel, but I don't know how I made that leap to this particular fate being that one. Okay, great, cool. So, got lots of new good information here. Yeah, I think next time the thing to do is just keep looking at more memories. Maybe look back at the whole Tattoo Man thing, figure out why I got that wrong, but if he has 2 deduction marks, like it said, solve the easier ones first. And then I can do that from, like, process of elimination from the others and stuff. I'll have more information. I should not try to identify Tattoo Man right now. My first identification was wrong, and now I know it's supposed to be hard. Okay, yeah, see you next time to chase after some more memories all the way down here, probably.